What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. That is my girl, Remy. Hey, princess. Hello, princess. Princess. The peach looks juicy. It is pretty tasty. It is pretty tasty. In today's live stream, we're going to talk about how Hero Wars keeps screwing up. What? How? Why? Just realized just now that I had some confidential information on the screen for another channel that I was working on. So I have to close that real quick. Is it here? Here we go. Here we go. Resource exchange. Now, the good news is that they didn't exchange the resources early. All right. I want everybody to take a quick note on this bit right here. The information in this article is preliminary. The event content may be subject to change. There are people talking about lawsuits. Why waste the energy on this? Why waste the energy? This one sentence on this article mitigates all of the guilt. Mitigates all of it. Because of this one very large disclaimer, even if you did stand to make a lot of money for a class action lawsuit or something like that, because this is here and it's been here since the beginning, it'd be difficult. It'd be difficult. For what it's worth, this is the same post from the Cascade event. All right, they didn't even change the artwork. Cascade, location, Cascade, chapter bosses, right? Whirlpool of Fate. Cascade is visible right there. They didn't even change it. They're using the same as the Cascade Showcase, the Cascade Hero Stall, the Cascade Adventure Maps. It's all the same from the previous event. Okay, so before the Electra event even went live, a lot of people are feeling some kind of way about this exchange right here. Okay. So, for whatever reason, the Sapphire Medallion piece wasn't here. It wasn't here. $15 adventure chests for one Sapphire Medallion. It wasn't here sometime. I don't know when they added this. It doesn't matter. We knew without a doubt, we knew 100% without a doubt that all of the resources, including the Sapphire Medallions, were going to be exchanged for adventure chests at the end of this event. Like, we knew there was no question whatsoever. There was no question about it whatsoever. There's no question. What is this? What is one relic equals one adventure chest? What is that? What is that? I don't even know. There was no doubt in my mind that the Sapphire Medallions were going to convert over. If you didn't know, it's because you didn't read any of the posts. And they made a lot of posts. All right. Some people are they're genuinely upset about this. The contents of this is Frog's post here. Here's the contents of 100 adventure chests being opened. Let me hide the chat real quick. So 15 of these, does that equal one relic? Or I'm sorry, one sapphire medallion. One sapphire medallion's worth like 5,000 emeralds. No. 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 No, it's not. This is not... Those chests are not worth it. I think it said adventure relic before, and the exchange rate was one relic equals one adventure chest. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Everybody should have spent all of their resources. Everybody should have spent all of their sapphire medallions. We had a blog. 7,000 people viewed this blog. We have the best things to buy. I made a video about the best things to buy. And still, some people waited. And then they're upset. You know, I'm not unempathetic. Is she just back there chewing on her paw? She is. Oh, there she goes. I'm not unempathetic. I feel for you. I do. I understand where you're coming from. My problem is like who actually is to blame for some of this stuff? Victim blaming is a problem. It is a very, 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 very big problem. Very big problem. Victim blaming is horrible. It's not illegal, but it is still... You need to go outside? I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to take the dog outside. Sorry, everybody. We got a little bit of a psychic connection. I can tell. She's got a look on her face. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry about that. So they told us that the medallions were going to be converted. They didn't necessarily tell us... Like, this part... This part right here. This was updated sometime. I don't know when it was updated, right? Are we really mad? Are we really mad about that they didn't tell us exactly what the sapphire medallions were going to convert to? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Does this equal 5,000 emeralds? Like 600 emeralds here, 60 emeralds. This is like 900 emeralds. And you got 76 more. So it's roughly 300. Anytime you have a chest that can open into more chests at a 40% rate, it's roughly triple. It's roughly triple. So if you have 100 adventure chests, you ultimately will open 300. Is that worth 5,000 emeralds? I mean, I guess it could be. I just don't see a world where I would ever care. Like, everything in this shop that you can buy with one sapphire medallion, I would rather have the 15 bottled energy, or the 250 wish crystals, or the 20 large skinstone chests, or the 50 enchantment runes. I would rather have those than a pile of just miscellaneous random stuff. They will never convert to anything close to their actual value. People should know better by now. So saying people should know better is a very, it's very close to victim blaming. It's very close. But at some point, like, whose fault is this? You know, whose fault? If you're mad about this, whose fault is it? Because it's not like the posts weren't there. It's not like the... I mean, we knew that they were going to convert. We knew it. And maybe this is people's first week playing Hero Wars. I don't know. I want a free new skin as an apology from the developers. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so some of the people on the official Discord are saying that they actually changed the link on the post. That this post right here, no. Some people in the Discord are saying that they actually edited this post. The link used to go here. So there was a Carnival of Shadows specific. Well, again, they're released from all liability with that sentence right there. And I'm guessing... Table of contents. I mean, they deleted a lot of stuff here. They pulled a lot of stuff out of this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I say, guys, please spend your resources during the event, okay? Because you just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know what they're going to do. You just don't know what they're going to do. They closed the event shop at the end of the event. They didn't leave the event open for one day. I think, you guys, you gotta spend your resources. Like, you've got to spend them. You've got to spend them during the event. I know that there's some arguments against it, but man, you've got to spend them. Otherwise, you're just going to be unhappy. And then you're going to be on the internet complaining. Ugh, there is no victim blaming here. It's your fault for not keeping up with the game. This is why we have too many snowflakes. If the default conversion chest had better rewards than Pocket Lint, it would be acceptable. If they converted them prior to the event ending like they have before, I would say they have a legit... So, Kevin, 100% I agree with you. 100% I agree with you. If they had converted the chests, if they had converted the resources before the event actually ended, like they did with the Lara Croft event or whatever it was, 100% agree. Belordan. Poly T, I don't think they have been either. Ah, web player. Nice. Nice. Fast. Belordan. Let's do another one. Stephen Pan. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I had a really good turkey and Gouda sandwich for lunch. Oh, man. I also found out something really, really cool today. Something that I did not know existed, and I'm so hyped, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to farm it this weekend, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm so excited. I want you to share in my excitement. I want you to share in my excitement. Stephen Pan is here. Very cool. Allow me a quick off topic. Let's see. Druid. Wow, Druid. Bear forms. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We still on? We are still on. Okay. Okay. Okay, so first and foremost... This is open link in new window. Here we go. No. I don't want to open the link in new window. I want to open the image in new window. Open image in new window. So this is the druid bear form. On World of Warcraft, this is the druid bear form, okay? You got basically you're a bear, okay? That's the tank. That's the defensive tank kind of version of druid. There's a cat form for damage dealing. There's a boomkin, which is like a standing chicken kind of thing for being a caster, right? And then there's a tree. There's a tree that's a healer. Very cool. So a couple of years ago in Legion, they introduced the Mage Tower. Let's see, open image in new tab. They introduced these and a couple of variations of this one. They call this the werebear form because it's like a standing upright bear instead. They introduced these as an alternate form for a challenge mode and an expansion forever ago, just like a long time ago. And they recently brought back that expansion as a remixed expansion. It's absolutely free, but you can go back and you can play it. You can fight the bosses again. You can get some rewards and some cool loot. But they didn't bring back these forms. So if you didn't play the game when this form was available, when this bear form was available, you didn't have access to it. You can't get it. You just can't get it. So then, as a make good, they gave the players this kind of a fell infused werebear form, right? It's kind of cool. It's very cool. The problem is that everybody has this. Everybody has this form. Okay, still standing upright. The animations, by the way, for these bears, you just sitting there and you're just swiping. Like that's the animation for that. The animation for these, there's a lot of animations built into them. Well, I found today that this exists. Here we go. Open image, new tab. Sorry, we're way off topic. I found out today that this exists, and you can farm it, and it's not easy to get. So not everybody. I've never seen this form before. I've never seen this version of Druid Bear form before. So I'm gonna go for this weekend. I'm gonna farm it this weekend, and hopefully I can get it. And I'm so hyped about it. I can't tell you how hyped I am about it. It's the dumbest thing, but I'm so hyped about it. I can farm it for free. I don't have to buy an old account to get access to these old forms. Anyway, Stephen Pan is here. How about BHMAV? BHMAV. Bears don't normally look like that? No. No, they do not look like that. You get an entry for another draw at the start of the next month for a chance. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm not ready for the bear. It's very cool. It's a very cool thing, and it actually makes me excited. There's not a lot of things that gets me really hyped about, yeah, there we go, BHMAV is here. World of Warcraft has got so much to farm and so much to do, so much grinding you can do, and sometimes you get a little lost in the sauce. And I was really kind of feeling bad about never having access to that white werebear form. But man, that tree looking with the tree bark armor and the growths on them, oh yeah, that's great. That is great. All right, new video hype. We've got Byrna. Raymond says Byrna is a game changer for the Nature faction heroes, and she replenishes health beyond normal capacity. All right, let's check her out.
No one likes orcs. No one likes orcs.
So, orc confirmed. Orc confirmed.
No wonder. My kin has done questionable things. They call it strength. But to me,
I gotta be honest with you. If the orcs in the campaign were baddies like our girl here, By the way, the armor and everything from these is stolen straight from World of Warcraft. Russian orc? Yeah. Definitely Russian orc. This armor outfit is taken directly from World of Warcraft, by the way.
It's just plain cruelty. The ritual will begin soon. I must prove that I am worthy.
Ginger.
My strength, I have yet to discover. But,
Is there a fan on in here? Is there a fan on in my room somewhere?
I am not alone. I have yet to be. My strength, I have yet to discover.
My strength, I have yet to discover. Look down, ma'am. Strength number 1. Strength number 2.
But, luckily, I am not alone. I am not alone.
That is a friggin' thumbnail right there. Holy jumping. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going for this. No! Dang it. What a cool picture. What a cool picture. I love these videos because they have such good good visuals for thumbnails.
The spirit helps me protect.
Well, hold on. Look at her hip. Look at her hip and her waist right here, guys. What her hip and her waist are like separate.
The spirit helps me protect the weak. And protect the weak, I will.
Way of Nature, strong with Mushi Shroom, Maya, and Mojo. Healer, middle line, Way of Nature.
In the name of nature.
Oh, that bear was getting it, though.
In the name of nature.
Hold up.
I will.
Hold up.
In the name of...
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Nature.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Sinus, should I dress up like Byrna? You know what? James Ricky Ticky Tacky. Embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Somna, Byrna, they have the same. They basically, are they giving up? November 24th. Yeah, Tame, they do a whole season. They do a whole 30-day season for heroes. I'm a little jealous, Moss. Any bear would be happy to hug her. Oh, man. So at the end of our current events that we have on Hero Wars Alliance, the Tournament of Titan Power and When Worlds Collide, when those events end, the Byrna event starts. The season of Byrna, right? The season of Byrna. Yeah, and it's a like a 28-day or a 30-day season, something like that. Alex Rowan says 28. This is actually the very next question that I was about to ask. 28-day season is almost too long. After 2 weeks, there isn't much to do. So as a free-to-play or a budget player, which is most of my community, I can imagine that you just don't have. What I don't like about the mobile version of the game is the adventure costs energy to participate, right? It is similar to the events on Facebook and web, like the 7 chapters for a new hero event like we just dealt with. But the 7 chapters, it seems like because there's so few, you're dealing with a different problem. You don't have as much story, you don't have as much activity to work your way through. So it's all truncated and it's obvious in what they're trying to do. With this adventure, like, you don't really see the full picture. You know, and it's so hard to get enough adventure energy to actually complete. I mean, I guess it isn't. You just do the tasks, and then you collect them, and then I mean, every day you can do like what, 2 fights, something like that, 1 fight. Boop. Get him, Julius. I got a box. Hey, a coin of luck. What happened to the adventure? Is this the start of a new one? Yeah, anyway. El Surat. Orca Orion Girl in Star Trek if you like green skin girls. Classic episode. Research what bears were used in the Roman Colosseum. Someone told me that there's only like 7 bear versions. There's only 7 species of bear. What bears were used in the Roman Colosseum? The Romans imported exotic animals from across the empire, and bears were among the most common. European brown bear, the Syrian brown bear, the North African Atlas bear. The Romans valued bears because they were powerful, rare, and dangerous, making them perfect for a spectacle. Well, bears don't exist, so. Okay. It's 2 R's, right? Yeah. El Surat is a web player. Geralt of Rivia. The Henry Cavill version. Guys, are you as excited about the new Highlander as I am? With Henry Cavill and Russell Crowe. I am so excited. I am so excited for the new Highlander series. Oh my gosh. Dave Bautista as Kurgan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it Dave Bautista or is it new Highlander cast? Karen Gillian. Dave Bautista as the Kurgan, yeah. Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod. No Connery, no Queen. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a Warhammer 4000, but I don't think that's going forward. You really think so? I would love to watch that. The Warhammer 40K episode on Amazon Prime was super good. It was super good. Super good. Okay, Hero Wars Dominion era news. Nothing secret that we didn't know about already. We have a clue, though. We have a clue into Emerald City. Hey, Guardians, the end of November is bringing some sparkling energy to Dominion, and it all starts today with the ×4 Emerald sale. Of course, we have a ×5 Emerald sale. We have a ×5 Emerald sale with the inclusion of a task. Okay, so today only. Did you get the email, Christian? I sent today. It took a while for whatever reason to get my account approved, but I think we're good there. I think we're good there. ×4 Emerald sale, 1 day only. When you add in, I want to say Foundations of Power. Yeah, when you add in Foundations of Power, it becomes a ×5 Emerald sale for up to 80,000 emeralds. And then the Tournament of Titan Power has the reasonable expenses, which does reward Titan resource chests, which are like 500-ish emeralds each. We have Emerald City popping tomorrow. Not tomorrow. The 25th. CyberCon also starting on the 25th. So, but that is just the beginning. Even bigger events are right around the corner. CyberCon this year. CyberCon starts on the 25th and runs until the 1st. Get ready to dive into the neon glow and power up your team with new cybernetic skins for some heroes. The perfect way to bring a futuristic flair to your lineup. We'll talk about that in a second. CyberCon also brings something new, Emerald City. A fresh event packed with valuable prizes instead of the usual discounts. So two things. First and foremost, you're taking away the discounts. Vardalan, no, it's not worth it at all. It's not worth that at all. It's Monday night. It's Monday night. Thanks, D. Warman. Taking away the discounts. I don't care if you used them or not. Why are you taking away the discounts to give us a pay-to-win event? Emerald City starts on the 25th as well. Emerald City is coming to Dominion on November 25th. Spin emeralds in key Dominion activities like summoning heroes, titans, or pets. Unlocking artifact and outland chests to earn rewards in a brand new Battle Pass style event. Learn more about Emerald City here. So we know that there are 7 tasks in this event. We know that there are 7 tasks in this event. And we know what 5 of them are. I can't remember where we see the 7 tasks, but we know somewhere that there are 7 tasks. Anyway, we know what 5 of them are. We know we got summoning heroes, summoning titans, pets, the pet eggs, obviously, opening artifact chests, opening outland chests. I'm guessing that one of them is Titan artifact spheres, and then the other one is probably the Astral Seer. If I had to guess, it's those 7 things that are going to be part of the Emerald City. Again, we've had a whole discussion about the Emerald City already. The Emerald Ticket allows access to additional rewards. 2,000 VIP points tells me that somewhere in the neighborhood of like $25 to $35. Not sure exactly what the cost is going to be there. The bonus section after level 40 for the free-to-play side, or the VIP 0 to 14 side, and then after level 60 in the VIP 15 side, all of the rewards are just emerald chests. Okay, so we had this discussion with somebody yesterday or maybe the day before. The additional 20 levels are not Emerald City chests. The additional 20 levels have better rewards because you're VIP 15. You don't get access to those 20 levels of rewards unless you are VIP 15. And we don't really know what those are. We'll find out in a day or two, right? We'll find out Monday night, I guess. The 2 grand prizes that we know about, the War Flag of the Vanguard and the Legendary Gifted Dominion, the Orange Gifted Dominion, not great rewards, not a great start. Generally speaking, these reward paths are worth buying because of the rewards that you get. For example, Cosmic Season Golden Ticket, $45. This is a 330,000 emerald value. This is absolutely a good value. I'm not saying that you should buy it. I'm just saying it's a good value, okay? It's an efficient use of your real money. Almost all of these events, the Area of Conquest, the Golden Ticket, the Silver Ticket, the Hero events, what am I missing? Titan events, Summerfest, Oktoberfest. Generally, all of those are a good efficient use of money. I'm not saying that you should. I'm just saying that if you are going to spend, it is a better place to spend than others. However, the 2000 VIP Emerald ticket, whatever it ends up costing, 45 for 2400. You know, you could do some quick math in your head. You know, if we did 45 divided by 2400, and then we multiply that by 2000, it's $37, $37.50. The problem with the Emerald City golden ticket, or Emerald ticket, I guess, is that rewards are unlocked by spending emeralds, which is the pay-to-win currency. So you have to pay to get access to the events. And then you have to pay for the experience points to level up the event. Hero Wars Alliance has been dealing with this for months and months and months now. The Hero's Way and all of the other tasks. It costs money to unlock the paid side of the event, the golden ticket side of the season passes. And then you have to pay by opening like a ton of Outland chests or a ton of artifact chests or whatever in order to advance the golden ticket, in order to advance the leveling of the season pass. So this is going to be so egregiously inefficient to spend because you have to spend twice. You have to buy enough emeralds to get through this. And you also have to buy the emerald ticket itself. Right? The rewards have got to be absolutely insane for them to be anywhere near efficient. Right? This is why they disabled the totem exchange? Probably so. So the Emerald City has got so many red flags to me. So many red flags. I'm curious to see what it looks like. I'll tell you this. In years past, CyberCon has had the... let's see. Blackbeard something... Blackbeard's Treasure Island. The treasure. No. That's Buccaneer's Stash, Buried Treasure. Maybe it wasn't during CyberCon. I thought it was during CyberCon that we had that the one where it was like you can pay gold, you can pay emeralds, and then you can buy it with real money. This is obviously a replacement for that, right? The problem that I see already is going to be that this right here is the problem. So many people are going to allow themselves to just spend so much just because they're going to get access to more catalysts. There are a lot of players in this game. There are a lot of players in this game that don't have anything to level aside from Totem Fusion. And that's what this is for. Like, the fact that they put this specifically in the text here tells me all I need to know. The fact that the one reward, aside from the grand prize rewards, the one reward that they mention is this one. Tells me all I need to know. I guess each of the level will be like on plus 10, plus 20 over the 40 you get, 10 or 20 catalysts. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Catalysts are garbage given the odds. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like, it's the Fusion Casino. Those super wells, most of them already maxed their fusions. You know, I don't disagree with you here, Wars Battles. But at the same time, I think that there's a ton that have gotten bad luck. A ton. Because you can't just buy the catalysts. Fusion Vegas. That's great. Okay. Let's do some drawings while we do our Clash of Worlds attacks. Scut Duck. Scut Duck. Got to get our Clash of Worlds attacks in so you don't have to worry about them over the weekend. Let's see. I got all of my attacks left. Looks like we're rolling, though, man. We are rolling. That's a good... Let's see. Have we got through... Okay, so we're about to knock down... Okay, we're going to use our... Water, dark. Yeah, we're going to use this team. This should be able to clean this up. Should. It should be able to clean this up. I should be able to knock the Citadel down. Unlock the Citadel right here. Okay. Should. Okay. So now let's use our guaranteed win team. Albus? What? Whatever you say, dude. War Flag of Healing. Let's see, Albus. Axel. Oliver. Fenris. I wonder if Albus changes this fight. Nope. Okay. Maybe he doesn't have Kane or Chorus leveled up. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. We have Rufus IDH. We've got Rufus. Okay, so this team right here should lose to Morgan IDH. So let's lock this in. Morgan IDH should absolutely crank this team. Crank it? Should crank it. Albus, Oliver, Biscuit, I don't know. Kane, Mara. This should be Albus. So Oliver, Biscuit. We'll put Biscuit there. And then Oliver, I guess. Sure. Morgan IDH should rock this team pretty well. So IDH. This is why I like my Lyria team that I use, because it frees up Heidi to take out a second Dante team. We're going to use Morgan, and we could use an additional hero here, but I think Morgan tank is going to be good enough. Biscuit, Merlin. We could use, like... Let's just use Astaroth. Let's just use Astaroth. There's no need to get fancy and do non-tank. You know what I mean? There's no reason to do it. Let's go ahead and use Chorus. And no, we don't have any magic damage. I don't need Chorus. Chorus for Fafnir's stun, though. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. This should be an easy combat right here. Yeah. Yeah. Iris, Dorian, Heidi usually takes care of any just generic Dante team. Yeah, that's easy peasy. All right, so Iris, Heidi, Astaroth, Morgan, Dorian, Team Pet, Chorus, War Flag, Healing. Let's do Oliver, Axel, Albus, Biscuit. Let's do Kane to be safe. Let's just do Kane to be safe. I think Albus is probably fine here, but let's just do Kane to be safe. Yeah. Whew. Now, let's use Aiden, Nebula, Ching Mao versus this Rufus team. Let's do Oliver, Albus, Kane. I want to be more defensive. I want to be more defensive just to see if I can. Just to see if I can. Now we're going to use Lara Croft, Nebula, Ching Mao. That's Lyria. Ching Mao. We still have Aiden available, so let's use Aiden. We don't need Chorus, so let's use Team Pet. Kane, Mara, Chorus. Who? Fafnir? Double stun? Let's try it. Okay. Nobody saw that first loss. Oh, I didn't change the war flag either. That's why I lost. There we go. Yeah, man. Lara Croft faster than your Sebastian. Sorry about your physical attack flag. Yo, what happened to my Ching Mao there? My Ching Mao Aiden just got obliterated. Good thing that Nebula tank is still pretty good. Good thing that Lara Croft tank is still pretty good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Womp, womp, womp. Let's do our Titan attack. Let's do our Titan attack real quick, and we'll draw more names, and we will call it a week. It should be sent, Christian. It should be sent. Oh, there it is. Paul J. Still no live stream on Monday, guys. Yeah, no live stream on Monday. Probably no Wednesday, Thursday either. Probably no Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe Friday. Yeah, just Tuesday. Actually, you know, I don't know. I don't know if what time we're leaving on Wednesday. I don't know what time the kids get out of school on Wednesday. They might get out of school on Tuesday, actually. It's a holiday week here. It's Thanksgiving week next week in America. So I'm not sure. Rogue live stream. I could live stream from my parents' house though. Blue Sentinel out here throwing some shade. Oh, they did close the Electra event when the event ended. Good thing I'm not assuming they would give us any extra days. My man. Yes, if I drew your name today, email me herowarcentral@gmail.com. or reach out to me on Discord. We will do our drawing for the winners for November on the 1st. On the 1st. Looks like Paul J is not here. How about David Krogel? David Krogel. Holy. David is here, web player. Okay. All right, guys. Good emotional live stream today. High energy. What is this? We will be back sometime next week. Very likely live streaming Tuesday. No, we are live streaming Tuesday. 100% we are live streaming on Tuesday. Monday, definitely no. Wednesday, maybe. It's a big travel day. So the earlier that we can get out of St. Louis, the better. Definitely not Thursday. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday. I know we're coming back. We're coming back home Friday morning. I just don't know what time we're coming back home. Right. So this weekend, guys, Spaceball 1 from David Krogel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for emailing me. This weekend, guys, please do not add to the population. Do not subtract from the population. Do not find yourself on Monday in the hospital, in the newspaper, or in jail. But if you do find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. Everybody have a great weekend. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.